Hi there everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Prestige Liquids. My name is Andrew, and as always it is fantastic to have you here with me again on another review video. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for joining me along my journey yet again. If you're new to the channel, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all future content. Now, in today's video, I have another Aussie whiskey for me. Well, yeah, so I have another Aussie whiskey to review. This one comes from Craft Works Distillery over in KIPPIS, New South Wales, and this is one of Crafty's, I guess, very early on releases. This is Black Soul Beast. I'm finally getting around to giving this a review now. I've had it, I think, probably for about a month now, that I've been meaning to getting around to review it, but there's been so many other things going on at the moment, so I'm finally going to do that for you now. So, a little bit of information about this. I believe this has been aged in American oak port casks. It is the second independent bottling produced by Crafty. The spirit comes from an undisclosed New South Wales distillery. This has been bottled at 61% ABV. So speaking of which, now I'm going to hit a pause on that. I'm going to pour a little bit into my glass just to help let it open it up. And man, this thing looks thick. It was like syrup pouring out of the bottle. All right. And also, this also went off to win a couple of awards as well. So in 2018, it won a silver. In 2018, it won a silver medal at the UK Independent Bottling Challenge, and also a bronze at the London Spirits competitions. So that was, I guess, a very fantastic achievement for Crafty right there. So, all right, enough of that jibber jabber. Time to get on with the review. Let me just, I guess, prime the palate. Just one moment. Okay. And let's get on with the tasting. Cheers. So, on the nose. Okay, so 61%. Expect a high alcohol punch, followed through with intense barrel char. There's a lot of wood smoke coming from this. So as far as I know, this is unpeated, but the amount of smoke that's coming through from the barrel is absolutely incredible. It's like a fire inside the glass. It has notes of burnt caramel, so these nice sweet sugars, apples, surprisingly the wood notes are quite soft. Considering that char, I was expecting, I guess, very dominant wood notes, but I think that barrel char definitely overpowers that. The barrel char definitely overpowers I guess, that typical oaky wood note, and that's a lot more subdued. So you're getting a much more, say, smoke dominant note. It's really sweet. Lots of, again, fruit sugars. Very light stewed apples and cinnamon. It's real, man. That is an impressive nose. And I don't know how well it's going to show up on the camera, but check out that color. Even in the bottle, it is that rich. It's like I've poured cola into the glass. It's that dark. And as far as I know, Crafty does not add any color or chill filtering to his whiskey. So that, as far as I know, is all natural. Absolutely incredible. All right, let's get on with the palate, and cheers. Wow, this is soft, smooth, and burns at the same time. It's that ABV is very intense. Um, I feel that if I was just to take a sip and swallow it instantly, it will attack your throat, um, say quite strong. But if you let it sit in your mouth, it does help to dilute it a bit, and it gives you this nice mouth feel. I'm getting a nice even like mouth coating. You're getting those nice little like alcohol tingles dancing on your tongue, and then as that washes away, you're getting this nice heavy barrel char, those stewed apples, figs. Imagine like all these like dark fruits that are just coming up. Like I said, as I mentioned, the apples, figs. I'm getting a very slight lemon sourness as well. Yep. Okay, so more of those barrel notes. The the barrel notes are definitely a lot more prominent on the palate than what they are on the nose. But I don't. I'm kind of lost for words. It just this is like a very a type of whiskey that you just want to sit down and explore. You'll keep picking out all these different things from it. It's surprising, like it's sweet without being too sickly sweet. Oh, it's. I'm lost for words. I don't know how to really like describe what's going on in here because there is just like so much. I think given the time, if you were to let it sit, things will like it has some spiky edges that I think if you give it some time, that would really like soften out and just mellow the whiskey. This is definitely one that you say if you're into experimenting with your whiskies, it will definitely benefit from adding some water in it just to subdue that heat and to bring out, I think that will help bring out some of those extra fruity notes as well. Mm. Getting a bit of like plum skin. There's like a, it has, as I keep mentioning that there's some sweetness to this, but there's also something tart about it. So if you can imagine that tart flavor from a plum skin, I think that's probably the easiest way to describe that. Again, I'm getting that nice rain on hot concrete taste as well. One of my all-time favorite notes, and this just keeps going and going and going and going. The finish is really nice. You're getting this nice like warming sensation as it goes down your throat. Again, and these nice burnt caramel notes that are coming through, and all these different like all these different fruit sugars. It, it's it's got something going on at every stage of the tasting. It's absolutely fantastic. All right, I think before I waffle on too much, I'm gonna leave it at that. I want to just sit down and just enjoy the rest of this glass because it is just absolutely fantastic. Crafty, again, thank you so much for sending me this sample. I really appreciate it. And again, I would just also like to mention if you have not yet subscribed, hit that subscription button and the bell notification so that you can stay up to date with all future content. If any of you have tried this before, then please drop a comment down below and let me know what you have thought of it, because I would like to hear a few other opinions. I mean, I've really enjoyed this. I just really like to see what other opinions there are out there. So alright, that's it. I'll sign off now. My name is Andrew. I'll see you all again on the next video. KIPPIS. Good stuff.